Good evening, ma'am.
So we begin with the speaking class. Who would like to speak first?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Shantanu,
Yes, ma'am.
which cue card? Have you prepared to speak?
On which cue card, ma'am?
You can select any from the latest ones in the book. Okay, till that time, somebody else will speak because we'll not be wasting time like this. Who is going to speak? Aman? Select any cue card which you know are coming these days, which are there in the latest book, so that this time is not wasted here giving a cue
Okay,
card.
ma'am, I can.
Yes, of course.
Okay. My topic is describe a difficult thing you did and succeeded.
And succeeded. All right. Just give me 1 second. Yes, you may start.
Okay. Actually, I'm a very easy person. I usually prefer doing easy things, but here I'm going to talk about a difficult thing which I did and got and I was successful in doing it. That was driving. My husband forced me to learn how to drive because it was very difficult for me to learn because I usually confused about between brake and race and when to put pressure on these while driving. So I started taking classes from one of the good instructors in my area. He approached and taught me in good way and also remove my own all confusions. So in the initial stage I felt many problems and difficulties, and one day I did one mistake which can cause accident, but fortunately I didn't. And as well I found difficult because it's very difficult. It was very difficult for me to look the traffic as well as see when to use race and brake and also the gear system. And in Canada we have to check the blind spots, which confused me a lot. But after taking 4 classes, I found it easy, and right now I can drive, and even I can reach at everywhere on time. So I think that's the best decision I made, and so it was the difficult thing which I did, and I learned many things about it. So I think right now I can successfully drive.
Good. You spoke 1 minute 54 seconds, which is pretty good, Raman. Did you speak last time
Okay.
also?
Yes.
Okay. What was your mistake last time?
ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक थी और कम बोला था थोड़े टाइम में.
आज तो आपने पूरा बोला है. Very good. Okay, I'll give the feedback. In the meantime, Shantanu, have you prepared? Shantanu,
Yes, ma'am.
have you prepared any cue card or not yet?
No, not yet. But
Okay.
I can, if you give me any
Talk about a TV
yeah.
show that you like to watch. Okay, you'll speak on this and after I've given the feedback to the first student. Actually, I'm a very easy person. This is not the correct term to use. You should say, actually, I'm a very easygoing person. Okay?
usually prefer doing easy things, but I'm going to talk about the difficult deciding and I was successful in doing it.
Got nahi got. Okay.
Okay. Course driving. My husband forced me to learn how to drive because it was very difficult for me to learn because I usually confused about between brake and race and
I was usually confused between, okay, about nahi, and was confused about, okay, was confused between.
need to put pressure on these while driving. So I started taking classes from one of the good instructors in my area. He approached and taught me in a good way, and I also removed my own all confusion. So so in the initial stage, I felt many problems and difficulty, and one day I uh, I I did one mistake which can cause
Which could have caused an accident. But fortunately, I did not cause an accident, okay? Could have.
accident, but fortunately I didn't. So and as well, I I found difficult because it's very difficult. It was very difficult for me to look the traffic as well as see then see when to use rate and brake and also the gear system. And in Canada we have to check the blind spot, which confused me a lot. But after taking 4 classes, I found it easy. And right now I can drive, and even I can reach at everywhere on time. So
Reach ke baad, there is no preposition. Reach anywhere in time. In time, not at time, okay?
I think that's the best decision I made, and so it was a difficult thing which I did, and I learned many things about it. So I think right now I can successfully drive.
Good, very nice, Raman. Last time तो मुझे अब याद नहीं है actually आपका क्या गलतियां थी, but आज आपने बहुत अच्छा बोला. Very nice, good. Should go 6.5 to 7 के बीच में Q card. Well spoken. एक दो mistakes थी तो 6.5 और 7 range है.
Yes, मैम मैंने पहले भी दिया था, अब मेरे को 7 चाहिए. 6.5 आई थी मेरे पहले.
हाँ, तो
मैंने आपसे पहले काफी टाइम से आपकी क्लासेस ले रही हूँ.
अच्छा, okay. अच्छा बोले on the whole, you spoke well. Okay, next. Shantanu, are you ready? He is not ready yet, then somebody else can speak first. We'll not waste time. Shantanu, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, but I'm not prepared for topic
नहीं, आपके
because
आवाज
I
भी नहीं
not
clear. There is some
watched
problem in
yet.
the audio. I will not be able to give you feedback. तो और कोई बोलेगा? Anybody else?
Ma'am, can you
No,
hear
Shantanu,
me right now?
we cannot hear you properly. There is some problem in the network connection, so I will not be able to hear your cue card and give you feedback. All right? Your voice is dragging when you speak, so it will not be possible to give feedback. Yes, we have some new students here. Anybody can take a try. Hitanshi, would you like to speak? Shagufta, Sumin, Tabassum, Sandus Riyaz. Yes. Anybody?
Ma'am,
Yes.
Sumin.
Yes, Sumin.
Yeah, ma'am, you can give me a question. I'm not prepared any, but
Okay.
I'll try.
Talk
Yeah.
on any TV show which you liked. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, there is one show which is Ellen DeGeneres show, but I think they have stopped airing it on the television. So is it okay if I talk about it, or something which is currently going on, I should speak?
No. You can talk about any show which you liked. It is in the past tense, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. There are many TV shows, especially reality shows, which is going on in televisions. So I like few, but I would like to talk about a show which actually entertain and make me relax after a busy schedule of my work life. So it is a Sharma show, which comes in Sony television. So the host name is Kapil Sharma. He's a famous comedian, and he became a celebrity also after conducting this television program in Sony TV. I the TV show has a content of comedy, and what he does is he invite film stars or famous personality to his show, and there are skit in between. Certain comedians in his team make a skit and entertain the guest also, and in between he'll have a conversation with the guest, and it is sometime informative also. We actually don't know about certain personalities or famous people, and during this show we will come to know about their history or past life or about current project and all. So it is really a nice show, and not only me, in my family, everyone like to watch this show, even though we are South Indians, but this show really entertains even my parents also. So this is one show which I would like to watch in my daily routine as a part of.
Okay. You spoke almost 1 minute and 50 seconds, which is pretty good.
Okay.
And there were quite a few grammatical errors. I think many places your S's were missing. Let us see while I give you the feedback. If you work on
Okay.
those, Sumin, you will not
Yes.
get less than 8.5 in your speaking. Work on the
Okay.
mistakes that you made today. Okay?
Okay.
Don't
Thank you.
make them. Your speaking is natural and
Yeah.
fluent, and you
Yes.
should get a good band score. But if you do those grammatical errors, then my fingers are crossed. Okay.
Okay.
There are many TV shows, especially reality shows, which is going on in televisions. So, it's going on in televisions. So,
Televisions क्यों बोला?
I think on flow, while
Which are
yeah,
going
it
on.
was not prepared. It was on the
I
spot.
like few, but I would like to talk about a show which actually entertain and make me relax.
Which actually entertains and makes me feel relaxed. Feeling is
Okay.
always ED form. Okay.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
After a busy schedule of my work life. So it is a Sharma show.
Why did you say it is a Kapil Sharma show? It is
Ma'am.
it is the Kapil Sharma show. You are taking a specific name of a show. It should be
Okay,
the.
ma'am. I was a bit nervous also.
It is a definite article. Okay. The
Okay.
Which comes in Sony television.
which comes on.
Okay, ma'am. Come, sir.
So the host name is Kapil Sharma.
The host name is, it doesn't look good. The host name. The host's name is, or you can say the name of the host is Kapil Sharma. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
The
Yes.
main anchor is Kapil Sharma. You can say like
Yeah,
that.
that is easy. Yes.
Famous comedian, and he became a.
You can say he said he's a comedian. Now I'll tell you all certain things about comedy. There are two types of comedy. Do you know what two types of comedy are there? You can say he is a stand-up comedian. Stand-up
Yeah.
comedian is the people who speak something and make you laugh. And
Yes.
the other type of comedy is in which the people make you laugh with their actions, like Charlie Chaplin and
Yeah.
Mr. Bean or something
Yes.
like that. You know, they make you laugh. That is slapstick comedy.
Okay.
That is
Slapstick.
slapstick.
Okay.
Mono acting.
Slapstick. No, mono acting is stand-up comedy. Slapstick comedy is when people make you laugh through their actions,
Actions.
gestures. Okay, that is it.
Okay.
See, they hardly speak and yet you keep laughing when you see them, when you're
Yes.
doing something. Okay, so Kapil Sharma is a stand-up comedian. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So after conducting this television program in Sony TV, the TV show has a content of comedy, and what he does is he invites film stars or famous personality to his.
See the mistake here, which I'm talking about. He invite. After
Yeah.
he, she, it's always S verb. He invites.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are skit in between certain.
There are skit in between. There are skits in between, you can say. But
Okay.
if you're using are, you should use a plural after that. Okay. Or you can say there is a skit also in between. Okay.
His team make a skit and entertain the guest also, and certain comedians in his team make a skit and entertain the guest also, and in between we'll have
Entertain the guests also, because it is not usually one guest. It is more than one. Okay.
Okay.
conversation with the guest, and it is sometimes informative also. We actually don't know about certain personalities or famous people, and during this show we will come to know about their
We'll come to know. We come to know. Why
Okay.
are you going in the future? Okay.
Okay.
history or past life or about current project and all. So it is really a nice show, and not only me, in my family, everyone like to watch this show. Even
Everyone like. Here also the S mistake.
Everyone likes to.
Okay.
Okay.
yes, South Indians, but this show really entertains even my parents also. So this is
Do you all know Hindi? It's a Hindi.
Yeah, I know, ma'am, because I worked in Delhi. So.
All right. So very well spoken. I would say between 6.5 and 7 because of the grammatical errors which came up today. It's a very subjective marking. It depends
Okay.
on the examiner. All
Yes,
right. Yes.
Okay.
So you have to be very particular that you don't make these. You could have spoken a bit slow and be consistent throughout. That way you'll have to speak less. It'll sound more natural and you will
Okay.
be making less mistakes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think today you were a bit nervous also. That's fine.
Yeah.
You spoke very
I did. I was not prepared.
No, that's all right. Who is speaking next now? Shantanu, are you ready now? You asked to speak, so that is why I'm giving you chance again and again. But your network has a problem.
Ma'am,
Supriya,
can you give me the topic, please?
topic, you can select any topic. You have the book with you, right?
Yeah.
Select any topic and speak. Yes,
Can I speak,
who
ma'am?
raised the hand? Yes, Tabassum. Which one are you going to speak on?
An interesting neighbor, ma'am.
Interesting neighbor. Let us have just one sec. Audio recording. Yes, start.
Well, in today's era of nuclear family, a good neighbor is very important because they are our family apart from a real family. So having a good neighbor is really important. I personally believe it. Today, I'm going to speak about my next door neighbor. Her name is Mrs. Mary Kutti Varghese. I call her Mary Auntie. She is in her mid-60s. I love her very much because she has done many things to me from her heart. And during the COVID time, before that, I would like to tell you, I'm a nurse by profession. So I had a very hard time during the COVID time. Most of the people enjoyed lockdown. They were at homes, but I had to go to duty and work there. It was a very hectic time, and my family was also not with me because I had to send them to the native. I was working in the COVID ward. I was not able to keep them with me because I could infect them. I was working since I was working in the COVID ward. But Mary Auntie was there to support me always. And one day I had a very high fever and a cough. And I was tested COVID positive. And they asked me to isolate myself. It was a really depressing moment for me because nobody was there with me and I could not share anything to my family because I thought it might hurt them, and they would tell me that they will come here to be with me. I I did not want to infect them. That's why I was here alone. I did not tell them I was COVID positive, but Mary auntie was there. She used to prepare 3 times a day a meal for me, and she used to keep that meal a hot meal with a nice rice, cooked rice, sambar, and vegetables, sagu. She used to prepare and keep on the compound wall, and she used to ring the bell and then go. I used to take that meal and wash it and keep. And not even the meal, not only the meal, she used to prepare herbal tonics for me made with tulsi, eucalyptus, lemongrass, all those things. She used to mix it well and make the herbal tea to me, and she used to prepare that and put in a flask and keep on the compound wall. I'm really very fortunate to speak about her. So she has helped me a lot, and 7 days
Yeah,
passed
I'm
by.
enjoying. I was enjoying listening about Mary Auntie, and you've spoken more than 3 minutes already. And I really didn't. I lost track of the time. Also, you spoke so well. Now I'll give you feedback. Don't have to speak that much in the actual exam. Okay.
ma'am.
So
Okay,
you'll
ma'am.
have to speak much less about it. But it was good to know. And did it actually happen?
Yes, ma'am.
Looked as if, yeah.
Well,
I'll give a feedback of the first 2 minutes for the grammatical errors, which were very, very few. So I'm sure you'll score very well. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
today's era of nuclear family.
So when you are generalizing, you use the plurals. So in today's era of nuclear families, not family. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Good neighbor is very important
So
because
instead of saying good neighbors are very important. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
you have neighbors, right next door, to the right, to the left, in front. So their good neighbors are very important. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
they are our family apart from our real family. So having a good neighbor is really important. I personally believe it. Today, I'm going to speak about my next door neighbor. Her name is Mrs. Vargas. I call her Mary Auntie. She is in her mid-60s. I love her very much because she has done many things to me.
Many things for me, not to me. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And during the COVID time, before that, I would like to tell you, I'm a nurse by profession. So I had a very hard time during the COVID time. People enjoyed lockdown. They were at homes, but I had to go to duty and work there. It was a very hectic time, and my family was also not with me because I had to send them to the native. I was working in the COVID ward. I was not able to keep them with me because I could infect them. I was working in the COVID ward, but Mary Auntie was there to support me always. And one day I had a very high fever and a cough, and I was tested COVID positive, and they asked me to isolate myself. It was a really depressing moment for me because nobody was there with me, and I could not share anything to my family because I thought it might hurt them.
I could not share anything with my family. So there are very few mistakes. These all mistakes will not stop the examiner giving you a 7 or 7+ even. Very well spoken, Tabassum, right?
Thank you, yes, ma'am.
Good. Where were you posted? Which place?
Bangalore, ma'am.
Bangalore. Which hospital?
We have here CHC, Havloli Community Health Center.
All right. So next, who is speaking? Sufyan, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please start.
Any cue card.
I have to give
Describe
you a
a
cue
question
card?
that was difficult for you to learn.
This is very time wasting. I think you should all prepare beforehand so that this time I have only 1 hour. I wish to
Yes,
give
ma'am.
feedback.
Yes, ma'am. I have prepared one cue card.
Okay,
Describe
then
a
speak.
skill
Then start
that was
speaking.
difficult for you to learn.
Yeah. Okay, start.
In modern days, learning a skill, new skill is give gives a pleasure to a student. Why? Because by any skill we can earn something and have some pleasure. Uh, Here I would like to
One
talk
second.
about.
Can you please? Can the others hear him properly? Or is there any fault with my audio? This thing.
No, ma'am.
Nahi?
Um,
I'm a,
No, ma'am, we can't hear it.
So, Sufyan, there's a problem with your audio. We cannot make out what you are speaking. Okay.
okay.
So I don't think
Okay.
I'll be able to give any feedback for it. Let somebody else speak first. We'll try again after some time. You can log in once and see if it improves. Okay.
Okay.
Jilfi,
Okay.
you'd like to speak? Vipul, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Jilfi first and then Vipul. Start.
Ma'am, should I speak?
Yes.
Yeah. My topic is my childhood friend. Describe my childhood friend. I had many friends in my life. Here I am going to talk about my childhood friend, which her name is Tess Maria. She is very uh, sh- we are very attached to each other. We studied in the same school and college. We usually spend the whole day together and come back to our house from schools and colleges by together. We also spend time together on holidays as well. Whenever we got any free time, we go to shopping, play games like badminton, and also during the Friday or Saturday, we go out for any malls or if any chance we will be getting, we will go for any film time. I like her very much because she is very simple and quiet person. She is very dedicated to all relationship which she knows, especially our friendship. As well as she is very focused to her career also. One of the positive character which I like her is she is very helpful to every person. If it is a child or if it is a elder people as well. She there is an time if she has a time she will go to a orphanage near to our house and help the small children for their education. She is very patient and also a
It's
yeah.
2 minutes already. Okay. You spoke
Okay.
well. There were a few mistakes which I'll be telling you while giving the feedback. All right. While paying
Okay.
feedback, I'll be telling you. Uh,
Okay.
when you were speaking, did you have on your mobile? Were you holding it in your hand?
Yes, ma'am.
I think for all students, I'll say try speaking by placing your mobile in front and don't touch it because it creates disturbance when you speak. I think that is the reason. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
next time when you speak, you can just place it on one side and then speak. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Ma'am, should I speak?
Yes.
Yeah. My topic is my childhood friend. Describe my childhood friend. I had many friends in my life. Here I am going to talk about my childhood friend, which her name is Tess.
When you're talking of people, you don't say which, you say who is. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Which is for things. Okay.
Okay.
She is very. We are very attached to each other. We studied in the same school and college. We usually spend the whole day together and come back to our house from schools and colleges by together. We also spend time together on holidays as well.
Are
Whenever we
are
go
you saying spend or are you saying spent with a T?
Spent.
With a T.
T.
any free time, we go to shopping, play games like that.
So you're talking of your childhood friend. In your free time, you go to or you went to, or you can say you used to go to. Okay, or you still
Okay.
go together. Do you still?
No,
No, then you should say we used to go for shopping.
used to go.
Okay, we
Okay.
used
Good.
Used to go.
And also, during the Friday or Saturday, we go out for
we used to go out. Okay.
You okay.
any malls or any if any chance we will be getting, we will go for.
If any chance we got, we used to go for. Okay. We will be
Okay.
getting will be future. Okay.
Okay.
Film time. I like her very much because she is very simple and quiet person.
She is very simple and quiet person. You mean to say quiet, quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet person. Okay.
QUIT.
All relationship which she knows, especially our friendship. As well as she is very focused to her career also.
As well as has been wrongly used. That's my shortcut tip. Never use it in speaking or writing. As well as, you never begin a sentence from as well as. Okay.
Okay.
In
Okay.
addition, she's also very focused. You can say also. Okay.
Okay.
Positive character which I
One of the positive characters, one of the is always followed by a plural. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
like her is she is very helpful to every person. If it is a child or if it is a elder people.
She is very helpful to every person, whether it is a child or an elderly person. Okay.
Okay.
She if there is an time if she has a time, she will go to a orphanage near to our house and help.
Near is never followed by a preposition. Near our house. Okay. An
Near
order.
us. Okay.
Children to small children for their education. She is very patient and
All right. Good. Will be, there were quite a few mistakes while playing the feedback I told you. So the
Yeah.
tenses were also wrong. So it will be between 6 and 6.5, I think. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So next, who is speaking? Vipul?
Ma'am, yep.
Yes. Start.
Ma'am, cue card is describe an occasion when you lost something.
Start.
I'm a very careless person and I have in habit of losing the thing. Today, I would like to discuss one of important thing I lose, which is my headphones. Um, I had a plan with my family to for vacation to Goa, and we boarded the flight. Um, the Delhi airport is 3 hours from my house, so we were in a very hurry, and we couldn't sleep whole night because of the preparation and packing. So I barely slept only 2 hours, and as soon as we boarded the flight, I got sleep on the seat. I took off my headphones and kept in the pocket of the seat. And whenever we reached to Goa airport, I got off from the aircraft, and forgot my headphones in the aircraft itself. Later on, when I reached to the hotel, I remember, okay, I forgot my headphone in the aircraft, so I called airlines, but they told me that the flight's already departed back to New Delhi, and they will confirm and let me know with inquire their agents, or I would say the employees. So I was just waiting for their response, but they didn't say anything about my headphones. Then finally they told they couldn't find, and they told like their customer took it, and they have no
minutes.
trace of it.
So, Vipul, you are improving week by week. Okay. You spoke well today. The flow was better than it has been in the previous times. Okay. There were a few mistakes which I'll tell you while giving the feedback. Who is speaking next? Amandeep Singh, are you there? And Aman Pasricha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
आप बोलते क्यों नहीं हो अपने आप? Okay. First, I'm giving feedback, then be prepared with one cue card. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm a very careless person, and I have in habit of losing the thing.
In habit of kya? I am in the habit of, or I have the habit of losing things. Not one thing. I have the habit of losing things. Okay. Yeah, I am in the habit of losing things. Right?
Today, I would like to discuss one of important thing I lose.
One of important thing is wrong. One important thing I lost, not lose. Okay.
Which is my headphones. I had a plan with my family to for vacation to Goa, and we boarded the flight. The Delhi airport is 3 hours from my house, so we were in a very hurry, and
So we were in a very hurry. तो बिल्कुल गलत लग रहा है ना? So we were in a hurry. Okay.
couldn't sleep whole night because of.
So you, instead of saying we board तो आप already कर चुके हो. We boarded the flights. Okay. We were very tired because Delhi airport is 3 hours. So we had traveled and we were very tired. Okay.
Yes, sir. And packing. So I barely slept only 2 hours. And
I had barely slept. Okay. Yeah, I had slept only for 2 hours. Yeah, I had barely slept. तो फिर उसके बाद 2 hours मत लिखो. Okay.
As soon as we boarded the flight, I got to sleep on.
I got sleep. I felt asleep. I fell asleep. Okay.
Seat. I took off my headphones and kept in the pocket of the seat. And whenever we reached to.
when we reached. और reached के बाद preposition नहीं आनी. Whenever we reached to गलत है. When we reached Goa. गोवा जा रहे थे जहां भी है.
Goa airport, I got off from the aircraft, and forgot my headphones in the aircraft.
There is a difference in headphones and earphones. Were they earphones or headphones?
Headphones.
Okay, so they were headphones तो बल्कि होते हैं, वो भी भूल गए. Okay, earphones बोलना ज़्यादा better रहेगा because छोटी सी चीज़ है, they couldn't fit into the pocket and they were barely visible, and so you forgot picking them up, right?
Yes, sir. Later on, when I reached to the hotel,
there is no preposition after reached. When I reached the hotel, I realized. Okay.
I remember. Okay, I forgot my.
I realized that I had forgotten my headphones in the plane. Okay.
In an aircraft, so I called airlines, but they told me that the flight's already departed.
They told me that the flight had already departed. Okay.
Back to New Delhi, and they will confirm and let me know.
Departed for New Delhi.
With inquire their,
and they would let me know after inquiring. Okay, once the plane landed at Delhi.
Or I would say the employees. So I was just waiting for their response, but they didn't say anything about my headphones. Then finally they told they couldn't find, and they told like their customer took it, and they
2 minutes. All right. So Vipul, still there are mistakes, but it is still better than before, much better. Okay. Okay, Sufyan, ready?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible now?
Yes. Start.
Learning a new thing in anyone's life gives pleasure. So here I would like to talk about a skill which I learned in my student days. After completion of my 12th classes, I go for graduate studies in college. So I would like to earn something for my pocket money, and I talk about how to earn money with my friends, and one of my friends suggested me to learn MS Excel software. Uh, for after that, learning that software, I can earn money. So I decided to learn that software. Uh, and after decide after I decided to learn, uh, uh, there is also one question where I can learn this software, because in nowadays there are many institutes and online coaching which are providing skills related to MS Excel software. So I I go through Udemy website, and I decided to learn from them, and I enrolled in MS Excel software course. And within 1 and 2 months, I skilled in that software. And after that, I started searching for a part-time work online. And after successfully searching, uh, I got a company where I would work, and I completed. I joined them, and it makes me very happy.
It is more than 2 minutes already. Sufyan, you spoke well, but there were a few grammatical errors, which I'll tell you while playing it back. All right.
Uh, Learning a new thing in anyone's life gives.
Anyone life is wrong. Anyone's life. Why do you have to speak like this? Just go on to speak about that. I tell all my students, don't make a beginning line, because generally it ends up with one or two grammatical errors. If you had started straight away, that a skill I would like to talk here is MS Excel, which I learned. What was your cue card? What was your cue card?
Describe a skill that you learned.
So here I would like to talk about
What was difficult to learn?
So here I would like to talk about a skill which I found very difficult to learn, but I learned it successfully. That is MS Excel. So that would, do away with the learning a skill. That sentence which you spoke had grammatical errors. I'll speak it back again. I'll play it back again.
Learning a new thing in anyone's life gives pleasure.
So learning a new thing always gives pleasure, always has some challenge, but also gives some pleasure. You can say like that, okay? But then straight away you can start, okay?
I would like to talk about a skill which I learned in my student days. After completion of my 12 classes, I go for graduate studies in college.
I went for my graduation, not go for, okay?
Like to earn something for my pocket money, and I talked about how to earn money with my friends.
Not with my friends. I talked about this to my, I talked with, I talked about this uh, with my friends, okay?
And one of my friends suggested me to
Okay?
learn MS Excel software. Uh, After that, learning that software, I can earn money. So I decided to learn that software. Uh, and after decide
after I decided to learn, uh, there is also one question where I can learn.
After I had decided to learn, there was a question from where to learn, where I could learn that. Okay.
This software, because in nowadays there are many institutes and online coaching which are providing skills related to MS Excel software. So I go through Udemy website.
I went through, not go through.
I decided to learn from them, and I enrolled in MS Excel software course. And within 1 and 2 months, I skilled in that software.
Not within 1 and 2 months, within 2 months, bolo. Within 1 or 2 months, you can say, not 1 and 2 months. Okay.
Yes. After that, I started searching for a part-time work online. And after successfully searching, I got a company where I would work.
Where I could work. Okay.
Later, I joined them.
All right. So, इसने बोला Sufyan. Okay. Not.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Please, I would like to ask, are you the one giving out the questions? Because I would actually like to participate. I discovered that people are talking.
One cue card after this. You can pick up any from the book. Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you, ma'am.
So, Sufyan, did you actually learn this MS Excel through Udemy?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you really need to learn such softwares from someone, or are they menu driven? You can learn while exploring your computer on your own, or are there points which make it easier to learn when somebody teaches you?
Yes, ma'am. It is easy to teach.
Somebody teaches you. All right. Because I also want to learn things like this, but I used to think that I'll have to sit and explore and open this MS Excel and do little by little and I'll learn. But I think that is why I could never learn, because I could understand now today that you need to get a kickstart with somebody guiding you what is there in this. All right.
Yes,
So good.
मैम स्पीकिंग में हो नहीं पा रहा है, मतलब डर बहुत लगता है अभी ऑनलाइन बोलने में इतना डर लग रहा है तो वहाँ पे स्पीकिंग में तो लग रहा है कि भूल ही जाएंगे, कुछ बोल ही नहीं पाऊंगा.
There you will be much more comfortable than here, because there's only one person in front of you, that is the examiner. Many of my students tell me this, that ma'am, there we did not feel afraid at all, and the examiners are very cooperative and very supportive. Each and every student comes and tells me this. They make you feel very comfortable. Okay. Don't be afraid. If you can speak here today nicely, you will speak a half band better over there only, half or one band better over there only. There'll be no nervousness at all. There's only one person in front of you, and that person is also usually very friendly and very nice, and they really make you feel comfortable. Okay. They're smiling all the time. So don't worry. Don't be nervous. Okay. Just speak with confidence. Today you spoke well. Okay. See, first thing is that you go on for 2 minutes. If you can carry yourself for full 2 minutes, that is good enough. Okay. And
Yes,
just keep practicing. Do all the cue cards nicely. You'll be good. All
Okay,
right. Aman, are you ready?
मैम 5 to 6 band के लायक हो जाएगा.
नहीं, अभी तो आपका 6.5 के बीच में है. गलतियां हैं, डेफिनेटली अच्छा बोलोगे. Don't worry at all. Okay.
Because I am planning to give IELTS in next month.
Yeah, whenever you don't say I give IELTS, you say you take the IELTS. Whenever you have to sit for the test, I'm planning to take the IELTS next month. I think last date of December is 19th for the exam.
24th.
24th.
24.
Yes, ma'am.
It cannot be, because they have Christmas holidays. Is it 24th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. That's, because it has never been later than 20th from the last 10-15 years, as far as I can remember. So
And
24th
ma'am,
is,
after that, it's on 7th of Jan.
yes, because there are Christmas holidays. There is always a break. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So please book it in time if you are planning. And what is your band requirement?
6.5 to 7.
All right. Then work hard, because 6.5 to 7 you need. So you really need to work hard for that. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, Aman,
Ma'am,
ready?
I'm audible. Yeah. My
Yes.
co-question is talk about a traditional product or object of your country. What is it? How is it made? When did you try it first time? Why do you like it?
All right,
Shall
start.
I start, ma'am? Yeah. India is a diverse country where there are many tradition products are there like shawls in Kashmir, Rajasthani footwear in Rajasthan, and today I would like to talk about the turban, which is very famous in Punjab and after that all over the world. Like turban is made of cotton material, and the people usually try to wear it in many different styles and with the different color. I personally try to match with my formal attires, and there are many different colors are available in the market from the dark color to the light color. And yes, I vividly remember my grandfather tied me turban when I was in sixth standard. At that time, I felt very happy and excited because this turban is has a lot of religion sentiments with me. Apart from that, I also feel like I was wearing a crown on my head, and after a few minutes, I feel like I am the king of the country because signifies that a person is is signifying that that person is belongs to which community. That all I need to speak about it. Thank you so much.
All right, Aman, not bad. Sing is king, nahi bola. Sing. Okay, I'll play it back and tell you your mistakes. But आप में confidence आ गया अब आगे से better. Don't you feel it?
Yes, ma'am, but it took me 1.5 minutes. Extra ही time लगा है
Don't worry.
to prepare.
That will also be over soon. Okay. Just have confidence in yourself.
India is a diverse country where there are many tradition products are there like shawls in Kashmir,
There are no two R's in one sentence. Where there are many traditional products, are there would be wrong. Where there are many traditional products, that is it. Okay, such as the Kashmiri handicrafts and the Jaipuri ceramic pottery or things like that. You can speak. Okay, so Nora has come to say hi. Nora, say hi.
Hello.
Ja, ja, go. Nora has given birth to 3 puppies and she's now a mommy.
Rajasthani footwear in Rajasthan. And today I would like to talk about the turban, which is very famous in Punjab and after that all over the world.
After that, all over the world, Q. In Punjab and all over the world. Okay.
Okay.
Turban is made of cotton material, and the people usually try to wear it in many different styles and with the different color. I personally try to match with my formal attires, and there are many different colors are available in the market from the dark color to the light color. And yes, I vividly remember my grandfather tied me turban when I was in sixth standard. At that time, I felt very happy and excited because this turban is has a lot of religion sentiments with me.
Not
Apart
religion,
from
not religion sentiments, religious sentiments.
Religious.
Okay.
I also feel like I was wearing a crown
Felt like. Okay.
my head, and after a few minutes, I feel like I am the king
Felt like. I felt like a king. Okay.
of the country, because signifies that that a person is is signifying that that person belongs to which community. That's all I need to speak about.
So traditional product of your country पे बोला आपने turban.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Is it fine, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
ਆ ਕਰਕੇ ਹਟੀ ਹੁਣ ਕਲਾਸ ਲੱਗੀ ਮੈਡਮ
Priya, mute कर दो अपने आप ਨੂੰ. Priya. All right. So, Mary, are you ready?
yes
Ma'am,
ma'am I'm ready
ma'am, I have some problem in the introduction type कि मैं कैसे start करूँ?
Introduction तो मैं तो अभी आपसे पहले भी उसको बोल के हटी हूँ कि
हाँ जी।
introductory line नहीं बोलनी है. Okay. A traditional product I would like to talk about today is turban. That is it. तो ऐसी
Ma'am, can
introductory line के बारे में
you-
सोचना पड़ेगा. सोचो.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. इसमें नहीं हो
Then
पाएगा.
why don't you think things जिनमें think ना करना पड़े? Think of things where you don't have to think. Okay. And
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
practice on
please
those.
score me for it.
Yeah, of course. What did you say? Support you for it?
Ma'am, score me
Score.
for my speaking.
Score.
Yeah, for my
Definitely,
speaking.
it didn't go a full 2 minutes. There were a few mistakes, but still, I would say between 6 and 6.5, Aman, for sure. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Mary, can you speak? This will be the last cue card for the day. And,
okay ma'am
yes, Mary.
okay so my question is describe a difficult decision that you once made
Okay.
okay ma'am so over the years I have faced several difficult situations, but today I would like to talk to you about the most difficult decision I have made in the past. And this was about 4 years ago when I entered the university. It took me 2 years before I was able to gain an admission into the university. And I was given a marine science and technologies course, which I was not happy about because I wanted to be a registered nurse. So my father asked me if I wanted to continue with the course or I wanted to forfeit the admission. It was quite difficult for me because it took me a long time before I got that admission, but I was not happy about it. So I decided to forfeit the admission. Although it wasn't an easy task for me, it took me about a month before I was able to finalize my decision. So on a fateful day, I told my father that I wanted to forfeit the admission and prepare fully for my course, which I had a passion for, which is nursing. So I forfeited the admission and I stayed at home for about 6 months before I was able to gain an admission into a university to study nursing. And I wouldn't lie, I did not regret taking such decision. In fact, I have completed my bachelor's degree in nursing and I am planning to do my master's degree in nursing. It's such a decision that I really appreciate my father for helping me to decide what I wanted to do. And it's a decision I really do not regret taking. I think that's all, ma'am.
That's wonderful. You spoke 1 minute and 53 seconds. There were no grammatical errors at all. I could not find any. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. And you spoke very naturally and very nicely. If I were the examiner, I would definitely give you an 8 for this.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. I will prepare more.
When is your exam?
On December 3rd.
3rd December. You will do well. I'm sure of that. And
Oh,
do share your writing questions with us. all the students I'm saying today, whenever you take the test, whenever any of you takes the test, I keep waiting for you to send me which graph you got, which essay you
Okay.
got, and I need the graph drawn. Okay, if it is a map or something, you have to draw and send it to me from your memory.
Okay.
Okay, do that
Okay,
because I add those only in my book. Okay, so you'll do well, Mary. I'm sure of that. All right. So this was the class for today. I hope you all learned something. Even if you did not speak, you must have learned, because all the mistakes are representative mistakes and everyone does similar mistakes. So whenever anyone else also speaks, you learn a lot. Amanpreet, you didn't speak today, but next time be prepared and come forward and speak. All right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, bye.